welcome to Restorative Yoga this evening. Let's take a moment to arrive. If you want to dim the lights and make sure you have all of your props handy, now would be the time to do so. Okay, so this evening let's begin lying down. So if you want to come and sit in the middle of your mat, knees are tinted skyward. Stretch your arms out in front of you and slowly roll the spine down. If you want to place your blanket or towel underneath your head as a pillow, that would be fine. And just take a moment here to arrive to your mat. In this place, in space and time. Begin to deepen your inhalations and elongate your exhalations. Inhale gently through the nose and exhale. On your next inhalation, lift your arms up and over, point the toes, and stretch long here. Begin to breathe deeply into the lungs. On your next exhalation, bend the knees to the chest, grab the shins with the hands, and lift the forehead to the knees, round the spine. And release. Stretch the legs out long. Point the toes out to the corners of your mat. And bring your left hand on your belly, your right hand to your chest. And close your eyes. Notice how your left hand rises with every inhalation and how it falls with every exhalation. Deepening the breath here, feel the left hand rise as the breath fills the belly, the diaphragm, and feel the right hand also rise as the breath fills the chest. Pause for a moment and then exhale. At your own pace here, just observe your own breath. Let your hands float open, facing skyward. And pause here for a moment. Staying connected to the breath. Bending through the knees, the feet come flat on the earth. Turn to face either your right or left. top hand of the top arm comes in front of your heart space. And pause. Take an inhale here with an audible sigh. Slowly push yourself up to seated. You can grab your towel or blanket to elevate your hips and come to sit on your blanket, feet in front of you, in Sukhasana, easy pose, or the kindergartner favorite, easy posture. Take a moment here and notice the alignment of your spine. Check that your ears are over your shoulders are in line and over your hips. And pause here for just a moment. Make a big circle with the hands, palms reaching skyward, and draw the palms to heart center. Bow the chin in slightly. I invite you to set an intention for your practice this evening, or perhaps a wish, anything you feel is needed in this moment. Keeping the palms connected, lift the hands skyward and part them. Bring the palms back to the knees. Taking your right hand, pay attention to your peace fingers and your thumb. We're going to begin alternate nostril breathing. Taking your peace fingers, massaging the area between your eyebrows, also known as your third eye. Make some small circles here, light pressure in one direction. And now switch to the other direction. Excellent. Pressing with your thumb on the right side nostril. Inhale into the left side nostril. Close the left side nostril with your ring finger. Open the right side nostril with your thumb and exhale. Inhale on the right side nostril. Close the right with the thumb. Open the left and exhale. Inhale left. Close the left, open the right, and exhale. Inhale right. Close the right, open the left, and exhale. Inhale left. Close the left, hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Open the right and exhale. Inhale on the right. Close the right. Hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Open the left and exhale. Inhale left. Close the left. Hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Open the right and exhale. Inhale right. Close the right. Hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Open the left and exhale. Inhale left. Close the left. Open the right and exhale. Inhale right. Close the right, open the left, and exhale. Bring your right palm back to your right knee. Make a circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. interlace the fingers, flipping the palms forward and up. Stretch a little side to side. Inhaling up and exhaling to the left and to the right. Bring the palms, fingers interlaced, and press lightly on the crown chakra, pulling the shoulder blades away from the ears. Release the palms to the knees. Bring the chin down to the chest. Take some deep breaths here into the back of the neck. Inhale, bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhaling into the left side of the neck. Inhale, bring the chin back to the chest. Pause for a moment. And exhale. Inhale, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Now begin to go at your own pace. Bring the chin back to the chest. Inhale, bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, bring the chin back to the chest. Inhale, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Now, if you have any previous injuries or tension in your neck, I recommend that you stay with this movement. However, if you would like and you have no previous injuries, you can roll through the back space of the neck, rolling the neck in one direction. Inhale as you lift your chin and chest skyward. Exhale as you bring the chin to the chest. On your next breath cycle, when you bring your chin back to your chest, begin to roll the neck in the opposite direction. Excellent. Bring the head up back to neutral. Inhale the arms skyward, palms to the heart. Bring the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the tailbone. Slowly twisting through the torso, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, sweeping the left hand skyward, reaching over to the right. Bring the left hand to the right knee, bow forward. Inhale, unwind, circle with the arms, palms touch overhead. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the tailbone, twist and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, the right arm, right hand skyward. Exhale, the right hand over to the left. Bring the right hand to the left knee. knee, bow forward. Inhale, unwind, circling through the arms. Exhale, palms to heart center. Grab your bolster or your pillows. Bring them onto your mat longitudinally in comparison to your body. Unfold your blanket once so that it is slightly thinner. This is going to be important for supporting your knees. Bring the bolster to the center of the blanket or towel and approach the corners of the bolster so that they touch or meet about midway of your thighs. Now your toes at this point, your big toes may touch. That's perfect, that's exactly what we want. Now, pressing your hands onto your bolster, inhale, tall spine. Exhale, walking the palms forward, bring the belly onto the bolster. Forearms go on either side of the bolster, palms are flat, and you can turn your head either to the left or to the right, coming into this supported child's pose. We will be here for several breaths, so I invite you to get comfortable and maybe even close your eyes. slowly pressing weight into the hands and forearms. Begin to walk the hands towards the knees and slowly press your body back up into a seated position. From here, let's move the bolster off of our blanket. Fold our blanket once so that it is now a smaller rectangle. And bring the bolster so that it touches or is up against the blanket. And come to sit on the left hip. Knees are sort of stacked in this mermaid sort of posture. From here, placing both hands upon the bolster, looking out over your bolster. Spine is tall, take an inhale. Exhale, walk the hands up the bolster. Bringing the forearms once again on either side of the bolster. Bringing the left ear on the bolster for now. In this seated supported twist. Now, if you would like a little bit deeper of a twist this evening, you can bring your right knee to the bottom of your left foot. If this feels good, stay here. If you still would like something even deeper, I would invite you to turn your head to the left, bringing the right ear to the bolster. Find what works for you this evening, and once again get comfortable as we will be here for a couple of moments. If your right ear is on the bolster, please turn your head to the right. If your right knee is under your left foot, please stack the right knee on top of the left, placing weight into the hands and forearms. Walk the hands back until you come into an upright seated position once more. Very mindfully, turn to face the right now, sitting on the right hip. Knees are once again stacked. Turn the body to look out over your bolster. Take an inhale here, spine is tall. And exhale, walk the hands up the bolster. Bringing the right ear to the bolster. Now I invite you to experiment here in this posture. If you had stretched out your right leg in the previous posture and brought it to the left foot, I invite you to do the same here, bringing the left knee to the sole of the right foot. If this feels good, then stay here. If you turned your head towards the left in the other posture, then I invite you to turn your head to the right in this one, bringing the left ear to the bolster. However, if this is too much, simply leave the right ear on the bolster and stay here. Find what works for you. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, relax into this twist. Twisting through the spine helps to keep the spine nice and healthy and helps to amplify the body's own natural detoxification systems. If your head is turned towards the right, please turn it back towards the left, bringing the right ear to the bolster. Stack the left knee on top of the right knee, pressing weight into the hands. Begin to walk the hands back towards the midline, coming back into a seated posture. Excellent. Now let's grab our bolster and go on a little journey. Bringing alongside of the bolster to face you, and perhaps moving the blanket a little further up the mat. Grab your block or book, have it handy. Grab the bolster and swing the knees on top of the bolster. Bring the bolster close to the sit bones so that the heels of your feet are touching the earth. Now bring your block and place it between your knees so that it is resting on the bolster. Take an inhale, sweeping the hands up. Exhale, reach the hands forward, hinging from the hips. Bring your third eye to rest on the corner of your block. You may have to find that you need to shift your block a little forward. That's okay. Now, from here, your hands may be touching your feet. They may be touching your shins. Wherever you are is perfectly fine. Just get a little comfortable. Make any last minute adjustments. And here, let's take a deep breath into the back side of the body. Feeling the rib cage expand. Awakening the Muladhara chakra, which sits at the base of the spine. Stay connected to this breath and close your eyes. Forward folding helps to reset the central nervous system. It helps to ground you into the moment. And can have a very relaxing effect. to deepen the breath here. Bring your hands by your hips and slowly lift your head until you come up into seated. Grabbing both of your blocks or your books, place them behind you, stacked, one on top of the other. Pull the bolster out from under your knees. And let's move our blanket or towel forward. Bring the bolster so that the top of the bolster rests on top of the stacked books or blocks. And then push the blanket up against the bottom of the bolster. Now come to sit with your tailbone up against the bolster, stretching the feet forward in front of you. Feet are flexed, but comfortable. Take a deep inhale, sweeping the arms up, palms touch overhead. Exhale to the heart. Bring the palms behind the tailbone, bending through the shoulders. Slowly lower the spine to meet the bolster. Chin is slightly tucked, elongating the back of the neck. Palms open skyward. Take a deep inhalation here. Stick the tongue out and exhale. Couple more times. Last one. Make any last minute adjustments and get comfortable. Close your eyes. Breathe deep into the depths of the lungs. The lion's breath that we just completed helps to flush out any toxins or impurities that may have built up in the lungs. Relax and surrender. palms to the bolster, supporting the lower back. Slowly bend your elbows and lift yourself back up into a seated posture. Let's remove the bolster to the side, as well as the blocks. Come into a tabletop position. Move the blanket to the top of the mat. In this tabletop position, take a look at your wrists. Are they in line with your shoulder heads and your knees? Make sure they are in line and hips width apart. Take an inhale, drop the belly. The gaze is skyward for cow. Exhale, circling through the spine for cat. Inhale, dropping the belly for cow. Exhale, spine rounds as if to touch the ceiling for cat. A few more times at your own pace. Bring the spine back to neutral. Inhale, lift the left hand skyward. Exhale, thread the left hand through. Come to rest your temple onto your mat. Right palm is in front of your face for a shoulder stretch. If you want to go a little deeper this evening, lift the right hand skyward and wrap it around your kidneys. Couple breaths. On your next inhalation, bring the right palm down, pressing weight into it. Lift the left hand up. Bring the left palm to the mat. Inhale the right palm up. Exhale, thread it through. Right temple to the earth. Inhale the left hand up and around the lower back. Couple breaths. On your next inhalation, bring the left palm back to the earth, pressing weight, lift the right palm skyward. Bring the spine back to neutral, turn and sit in the center of your mat. Knees are tinted skyward. Reaching the hands out in front of you, slowly lower the spine to the earth. Excellent. Lifting the feet skyward. Flex the feet. Point the feet. Flex the feet. And point the feet. Circle the toes towards each other. And circle them in the opposite direction. Excellent. Stretching the left leg nice and long, bend the right knee, hug the right knee into the chest. Feet are flexed. Always remembering your breath. And switch, stretching the right leg nice and long, left knee is bent, hug the left knee into the left armpit. Excellent. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth, about hips width apart, knees are are skyward. Bring your arms out to a T, palms face the earth. Exhale, and bring your knees over to the left. Inhale the knees skyward and exhale the knees over to the right. At your own pace, a few times here. Inhale the knees skyward and exhale to the left. Inhale skyward and exhale over to the right. Excellent. Knees are skyward. Grab your book or block. Have it handy. And bring it close to your tailbone. Check your alignment. Make sure your feet are close to your sit bones and your knees are about hips width apart. Hands pressing into the earth. Take an inhale, press into the feet, and lift the pelvis skyward. Exhale, lower the pelvis back to the earth. On your next inhalation, we are going to lift the pelvis skyward once more, and then slide our block underneath our tailbone so that our tailbone comes to rest under the block. Inhale, lifting. Slide the block under the tailbone. And exhale, lower the tailbone to the block. Now, if you feel you've missed the tailbone for whatever reason, simply press into the feet gently and scooch the block until you've found the proper place. You can flip the palms skyward here. Close your eyes and take a couple breaths in this delicious inversion. Oftentimes, as we move through life, our heart has to work extraordinarily hard to pump blood around our body. However, in an inversion, we allow more blood to come towards our heart space, therefore giving the heart a little bit of a break. On your next inhalation, pressing weight into the feet, lift the pelvis and slide the block out from underneath, and slowly lower the spine to the mat. Now I invite you to use any of the props that we've used this evening to support the body for your final relaxation. If you want, you can continue to use the blanket as a pillow. I also highly recommend grabbing your bolster or pillows, placing your knees over the bolster. Make sure the heels of your feet are touching the earth here. And if you want to grab a second blanket to cover the body, that is also fine. I'll give you a second just to sort of get comfortable and make any last minute adjustments. Excellent. So come into this comfortable posture. Toes are pointed outwards towards the corners of the room or the corners of your mat. Arms are out, palms are skyward. Take a deep breath here and sigh. Close your eyes. Recall the three-part breath that we started at the beginning of class. Reconnect with that breath. As you inhale, feel the belly expand. And as you exhale, feel the chest, diaphragm, and belly fall to the earth. Stay with this breath. Inhaling light and energy into the body. Exhale, letting go of all the stresses of the week, of the day. Letting go of that which no longer serves you. Feel your right toes relaxing into the earth. Feel your right foot relaxing. Feel your right leg relax. Feel your left toes relax. Feel your left foot relax. Feel your left leg relax. Notice your abdomen. Notice how it expands with each inhalation. And notice how it falls with each exhalation. Feel your abdomen relax. Feel your chest relaxed. Feel your right fingers relax. Feel your right hand relaxed. Feel your entire right arm relaxed. Feel your left fingers relax. Feel your left hand relaxed. Feel your whole left arm relax. Feel the point at which your skull meets the earth. Notice all the muscles in your face. tension or thoughts of the day. And relax. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You feel so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awaken the feeling of lightness in the body. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating away from the floor. turn onto your left side. Take a deep inhale here and sigh it out. When you're ready, press weight into your right hand and slowly come up into seated, keeping the eyes closed so that you can stay in the theta brain waves just a little longer. Bring your palms together at your heart space. And take a moment here, bow your chin slightly into your chest. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time, for taking care of yourself. Fluttering the eyes open, I want to thank you for joining